Sheesh. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve. Yeah, watch how I maneuver through the streets. Ayy, had to keep my friends and enemies on a leash. Ayy, old friends switched up, now they want peace. Ayy, all the old friends started looking like a leech. Ayy, like a leech. Ayy, Turney on retainer, he gon' give me what I need. Now you get a check and I already got a piece. Ayy, you got a 9 to 5, but you really work for me. Sheesh. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve.
Thought that you was sliding on my main. Tables turn, that's the one who stay up on the payroll. Heard before you try to hit, you spill the beans. Now I got your blueprint and then tell her who you really be. Blurry bitch, what she said you got, you really see. You'll be good by the morning, you go ahead and thinking pretty, please. Leave the Johnny, dang it, ain't it served for. Next day, you gon' see your chain hit the world tour. Get
what up, Alex?
Thinking you can take my queen. All that for you shit and left you hurting for the cheese. Make you think again before you ever fuck with me. You live with no respect and now they look at you like
Sheesh. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech.
Yo, the hat's
Heard that
legit.
you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve.
Sheesh. Let's hope I'm calling a 1-on-1 sheesh. Not even a player. A sheesh. They're the new Crucial Catch hats. Love them. Go get them. They're not awful. I mean, they're cheap. They're a fifth of the price of a pair of shoes. I like hats more than shoes. I'm like, people don't get it. You know, I get wearing hats if you're like losing your hair. I have a nice head of hair and I don't ever like show my hair. It'll be gone one day and I won't want to wear hats. That'll be the irony of it all. But thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I had to get it here before we go to the Rams-Bills game. This is the one I'm going to be wearing to the game. So look for it. I'm so excited. What up, everyone? Listen, wanted to give you guys time to trade, but the good news is we're dropping, if you missed this and you're in here, we're dropping, there is a 101 in here. Get your 101 guesses in. NIL cards will be random. The only time I sell the NIL spot is if we're doing a PYT. And even then, I'm only selling it if there's more than one of a Leaf box. But in the random next time, listen, even if you don't get a great team, like in the random, you have a shot at getting one of those NIL cards. There are 10 autographs in that box, and it's a guaranteed 101. On top of that, it's got the newly released Select H2. List is wrong. I did not change it. Thank you. I knew I was like, man, I got ready for that quickly. Usually setting up takes me a couple minutes. I got to change the date and everything. Sorry about that. Thank you. But yeah, oops. That drops at 4:30. It's only $22 a spot. Select H221, 22 Leaf Metal. We'll just do Friday NFL mix because it's not the morning anymore. I don't want anyone getting confused. Do this break list here. There we go. Should be good now. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up on that. Sheesh. All right. Dude, I was looking at the 90 Air Max Easter egg shoes. I can't find them in an 11.5 or 12 anywhere, Chris. So if you know where to find good shoes, the Air Max Easter eggs, I need them in 11.5. First up, Dylan Gabriel, 2 out of 15. We opened our first box of this last night. And I'll tell you what, the red, white, and blue may be numbered to 10 or less, and I like it. I'm not saying I don't like it, but a case of that is enough. Because after that, it kind of becomes a bit color repetitive. Although the numbers are nice, this is going to be an Oklahoma Sooner. So we are going to random this off, State Pride. It does get, the look of it gets a bit repetitive. Hendon Hooker, 20 out of 20. That is an NFL player, I believe, unless I just remember that name from Player Break. Could be wrong. Hendon Hooker is no. It's another NIL. And again, it's okay. You're like, man, none of our teams. It's all right. You all have a chance at it. And the PYT, it is a bought spot often. Today for this, guess what? Everyone has a shot at both those cards. And they don't count as hit list. Everyone's eligible. DeMarvin Leal, 7 out of 15. I believe he is the New York Giants, if I remember correctly. They were talking about him today on NFL Good Morning. Oh, I was wrong. Pittsburgh Steelers. They were talking about Steelers too. So DeMarvin Leal, I swore he was a New York Giant. But 22 years old for the Pittsburgh Steelers, going out to Jason Mello. Anybody got drafts tonight? Both of my good ones are tomorrow. Don't got any of them tonight. Kind of crazy. Here's our 101. Let's see who it is. Cameron Rising, magenta plate. Is it a whole NIL box? I don't think he's NFL. We're going to have some fun randoms at the end. This one will be an entirely separate random. American football quarterback for the Utah Utes, Cameron Rising, 1 of 1. So, you know what? That will be a separate random. We'll just do them each as separate today since we got a 1 of 1. Hey, there we go. Another 1 of 1. Back to back 1 of 1s. A plate and a 1 of 1. Sheesh. Malik Cunningham is also a college player. It was, you all heard of Malik Cunningham. We have 4 randoms, which is kind of fun. We'll do them all separate. We got to add 2 to the shot counter. I got to do my run first. I will do my shots in the next break. Promise. I'll do both of them. It's Friday. I'm ready. But I got to wait to get my run and my workout in. My son was home from school today, so I did not get a chance to do that. I was with him today. We did, however, play some Fortnite. Fortnite's an awesome game. That was a strong NIL box. See, if you would have bought the NIL spot in that. What up, McCarthy? A 101 plate and a 101 Malik Cunningham. 2 101s and we're in the first box. I owe 2 shots. And we'll have 4 randoms at the end that are not the fantasy spot and not the 2 $5 hitless credits. The 1 of 1s or the NIL cards, if you get them, will count as a hit. Since they're not undrafted players, I made that. Oops, I don't want to do this yet. All right, you can see it in this camera that it's the same box. It's got the cut in the middle. I'll put it up here so we can see it. You guys saw it. I want to do luminance last. But I realize the NIL are hits. If you get them in the random, you'll just be eliminated from the hit list credits. Not like the fantasy spot or anything like that. 2 101s. I will take a shot. Pop back in. Even if you aren't in the break, we'll have a drink together when that 4:30 break fills and rips. We will have some drinks together. Hopefully I get my lift and my run in by then. I'm ready to have some drinks tonight. Prep for my auction draft tomorrow. That's a big one. So no one's got drafts tonight? I tell you what, it's this time of the day where we don't get a lot of chatter. We've been late, like when we did Luminance and the day before we did a morning break, we had so much chatter, so much, people I think were at work and we're okay talking at work. Now everyone's on their way home or at home, being with the kids and fam, getting ready for Friday sports. Kayvon Thibodeau. Well, that stuff's got to go out today too. My week has been, we will get it in. I'm not worried about it. The games don't start till Thursday. We'll get our draft in. A lot of people have a lot this weekend anyhow. Out of 125, Xavier Howard. So it'll just be extra on my plate this weekend, which I fully intend to take care of. Don't worry. Desmond Ridder. And there's a Deshaun Watson. That's going to be out of 199 for the Browns. Xavier Howard, Chase, Lawrence, Bettis, and Bolden. We got a Sauce Gardner. There's a Mac Jones. Did I see a gold back here? I didn't. Trey Lance, Hill, and Connor. How funny was that Office video about Trey Lance, man? Send it to Chris. A lot of people wouldn't get it unless you're if you're a huge Office fan, message me and ask for the video Mike Cornett sent me about when Toby comes back. They did it as a voiceover. They were talking about this guy today. Chris, what do you think? They said he is a sneaky, sneaky player for them this year. Velus Jones. Apparently, like, it's going to be, you know how you're big on Mooney? This could be the real sleeper there. 9 a.m. Those are those go-getters, Matt. You know that league is stout. They're like, wake and bake, baby. Let's go. Time to draft. You had your 3 cups of coffee already, right? Been up since 5:30. No, that's too early. I'd be like wiping crap out of my eyes. Elliott out of 299 and a Horizon out of 150. There we go, Frank Gore. Spending a little time in the clink right now, speaking of the Office references. Chris, when you said you traded away 2 spots, you mean like you would have had a spot, however you traded away the spot that won it? I don't think he meant that, Zach. I think he meant like, it was on your day off. So they were up and at it from work still. Kind of unfair. You know, it's funny. I remember when I was staying up all night doing sorts, then working the next day, but some nights I just didn't go to bed. So I was up at 4:30. I mean, I did that for a year and a half straight. And I would always be the first one to click, like once waivers went through and the free agents were available at like 4:30 in the morning, because that's how Yahoo works. I would always be able to pick up the best free agents at like 4:30 in the morning. I love that. So the third shift guys definitely have an advantage when it comes to waivers on Yahoo. Kelsey, Debo pulled his auto last night. Pierre Strong, and there is an Alec Pierce mini. Joe Montana, got to meet him. He's not that cool, I promise. Out of 199, Eli. You do the same? You like a lot of times I wouldn't even, if I didn't really need a guy, I wouldn't put in for the waivers because I was like, I'll just get the agents and keep moving up on the waiver wire. And then I could always get the good waivers in too. Yeah, it was an advantage for sure. If you're serious about your leagues, and I've done this on other years, if on a week where I knew there was a guy that might not go on waivers but I wanted, I would set my alarm for 4 o'clock and I'd be up having coffee, updating. I won't do that for much, but I will do it for fantasy football. Out of 100, Wes Welker, Michael Vick, Barry Sanders, Pickens, and Booth. There's a Breece Hall under the lights, silver. Under the lights. Ed Reed, Khalil Shakir, Drake Jackson. And there he is. He made the cut. They got rid of Hodgins, but they kept Khalil Shakir. Little bit of heat starting to brew about Beckham to the Bills. There's been this rumor lingering for a while. Beckham, Von Miller wants him there. There's a spot next to his locker. Well, McDermott was asked about it yesterday, and McDermott says, look, we're never not going to look at quality players, and Odell Beckham is a quality player. They did just do some restructuring that cleared up $2.8 million in cap space for this season. I don't think wide receivers is a need that we have. I don't. But, I mean, if Beckham's healthy, what do you think? Beckham to the Bills? I don't like the fact that he wasn't it him that was going to go there before he signed with wherever he was just at the Rams, and he's like, I'd never want to play in Buffalo. But I guess Von Miller and him are like actual friends. They weren't just teammates. They've known each other for years. They've been friends off the football field. So it would make sense that, Beckham's near the end of his career, or getting there, not near the end of his career, but we know how those receivers go from, just same with running backs. It's like the quarterbacks seem to be the only, and like linemen seem to be the only guys that avoid this, but that hero to zero real quick. 1 year they're running for rushing records or receiving titles. The next year they're like, where'd they go? Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon, they're just there and then they're gone. Chad Johnson, he was there, he was gone. Terrell Owens, he was there, he was gone. They fade very quickly. Stephon Diggs, Shannon Sharp, Tyron Davis, Jamal Lewis, Burrow, Wilson, Hawkinson, Damian Pierce, and Cameron Jordan out of 299. Oh man, I would ball. My wife if the Bills win a Super Bowl, I can't believe she committed to. She goes, I'll live by it. If the Bills win, my wife has to get a Buffalo Bills tattoo. She swore by it. We got it on documented. I like that would be that might be my favorite part of it. Just celebrating and then going to get tattoos. Garrett Wilson, we got an Isaiah Spiller that's going to be out of 50 there. I'm not getting my hopes up because listen, very rarely does the favorite make it all the way. You know, it's just one team wins. And in football specifically, you really, really have to stay healthy. Out of 199, Bailey Zapp. So, I mean, there's a lot. You have to stay healthy. That's the number one thing. For the Philadelphia Eagles, Carson Strong. Eagles going out to Jonathan Felton. Why not, Felton? Keep it alive. I did the mermaid route, man. It wasn't as good as I had hoped. Carson Strong out of 100. Reggie Wayne. Singletary. We got the Devontae Adams as a Raider. No happiness in the Brady house right now. There's a Kenny Pickett and Kyron Williams for the Rams silver. Apparently Giselle, there's been fighting in the Brady house since he decided to return. Things are not good. Brady looks like he hasn't eaten in 3 weeks. I think he's going to get annihilated. If I was his wife, I'd be like, please don't play. I mean, she's probably more like, look, things need done around here, you know? I think the best part about the whole thing, and I never root for anyone to be unhappy or miserable. I really don't. But, dude, isn't it kind of cool that no matter who you are, even Brady has to deal with the nagging? Like, it doesn't matter if you've won 11, like, he won 7 Super Bowls. They do have 7 Super Bowls. I mean, she has more money than he does, so it's not the money thing. But it's just like, dude's a champion. Probably the world's greatest champion. And she's like, look, Tom, there's it needs done around here. You need to get the kids here, here, and here. You need to be a dad. You need to be a husband. And he's like, I just want to play football. And she's like, I understand that. The video games can wait. Some of us, it's video games. Some of us, it's cards. Some of us, it's, you know, whatever. That's Michael Jordan, the greatest champion ever. Maybe. I thought about that when I said it. McDuffie and Brisker. Who is this? Jaquan Brisker. There's a Derek Carr out of 50. He's been leaking for 6 years. Oh, that's like the part where we repatched the place and we moved in and I just still haven't painted it. I'm like, I'll get to it. It's like the thing you never do. People are like, what's this? It's like, I don't know. It's the new color. Drake Jackson. Oh, we have an auto coming up. We're going to move it to the back. Sean Alexander, Damian Harris. I put a trade in Damian Harris for A.J. Dillon today. I really hope he takes it. I need A.J. Dillon. Trey McBride, because I have Aaron Jones. I'm trying to lock down some of these handcuffs. Hutchinson, and there's an Elway out of 299. Oh, yeah. You know, he gets some months off, and I guarantee you, they, like, do a lot on his time off, but it's probably, like, he went home. That's what happened. He retired. I guarantee he retired, and it was like, this is what retirement's like going to be like for me. I'll play F it football. F it. I'm coming back. Jamison Williams out of 50. It probably went something like that. Like, if you're going to do this, I'll go play football again. She's like, no, you're done playing football. And he goes, hey, Shefty, I'm coming back. Let him know. You did not really just make that call. I did. Let me see your phone. Can you imagine the conversation that goes on? I bet you they're not like that, but they probably are. Sky Moore for the Kansas City Chiefs going out to Bo Slate. Sorry for the tag earlier, Bo. Like the guy. Oh my gosh. I'm just so glad it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. You still deal with the bullshit. This dude has a nice auto. Sky Moore. Oh, golly. Poor Brady. Brady just thought he'd retire, be the best there is. Dude, like, he won a championship. He's like, I'm getting drunk on a boat, mofos. He should have retired then. Just should have quit. Hung it up. It would have been the best way to go out, right? He goes out on top. He's the man. He's getting drunk with Gronk, tossing Lombardis off of boats to each other. He was that dude. And then he came back. And now he's going to get murdered. He is going to get murdered. It's going to be like, sorry to cut this. It's going to be like Aaron Donald gets a shot at him and it's like 1 minute you're gonna see Brady drop back, Donald's gonna get it back there, and poof, it's like Thanos snapping his finger, just gonna sizzle off into nowhere, and we never see Brady again. He has no offensive line. What is the plan there? He's going to get annihilated. You're just going to see Brady there, and he's gone. No one knows where he went. See? I'm telling you, this is that man, Aaron Donald. There it is. Taylor, Henry, Chase, Stingley, Trey McBride. We got Christian Watson. There's an A.J. Brown out of 149. Still on the Tennessee Titans on this card, which is interesting because some of the other players aren't. And then Melvin Gordon, Denver Broncos. 7 minutes that break is going to drop. We have the 22 spot Friday mixer. And that is going to be 21 Select H2 that just released. It's also going to be one jumbo metal box. Again, it's only 22 a spot. That has 10 autos, one guaranteed 1 of 1 in it. Yeah, I just, it's like, I mean this when I say I worry that our kids, that we as fans and like kids watching TV are going to watch Brady die. He's 45. 45 years old. He's old. He's not just kind of like, oh, Brady's still playing at a good count. He's old. He looks frail. He looks old. You know how it's like 1 year you're young and 1 year you're old. Brady looks old now. Out of 35, Elam for the Buffalo Bills. Kyle Phillips out of 249 for the Titans. And Devonta Wyatt out of 100 going out to the Green Bay Packers. Look at her. She's old. I mean, she's too old. That's what I'm saying, Stagger. Like, look, I said it before. I don't take care of my body that well. I mean, I try. I'm better than some. But, like, and I hear guys that work out and eat healthy, they feel younger. There's a difference between that and playing against 22-year-old disgusting football players. There's a Vision, Najee Harris, nice card, that are out for blood. They love Brady. They respect Brady. And part of that respect is I'm going to put you as hard into this ground as I can. That's how much I respect you, that you're out here playing, and I am going to make sure I do everything to just decimate you. Drake Jackson, Tyquan Thornton, and there's a Hawk out of 99 for the Lions. Detroit Lions going out to Brooks. And another one for the Green Bay Packers, Romeo Doubs. Good rookie there out of 50. Supposed to have somewhat of a decent year if he can get it together. Thanks, Zach. Pretty pumped. Came in today. Ready to wear it at the Rams-Bills game this Thursday. Fired up. All right, hopefully this is our on-card auto. Plan is if we fill that 22 mixer to do another one tonight, hopefully. But I wanted to... it does look like it's going to be an on-card. Who is it? Sheesh! Aaron Jones. Got a lot of stock in him. Dak and Barkley. Murray. We got the Joshy. Breece Hall. Barkley. Jamar Chase out of 249. Nice card. And another one for the Buffalo Bills on-card ink. The freaking fresh. Dougie. Khalil Shakir. I hope he's like that dude that just shocks the league. Like, wow, the Bills just continue to draft these guys like a Gabe Davis. He had a decent preseason. All right, we got a lot to do. The break's not over because we have a recap. We have NIL cards to random off. We have hit list credits to give out. We have a fantasy spot to random up. So hang tight here. Let's see what's going on. First things first. We have the Jamar Chase out of 249. That break drops in 3 minutes, by the way. TJ Hawkinson out of 99. Out of 35, Kaiir Elam. I don't know who this is. Oh, yeah, it's our cornerback we drafted. The first round pick, I think. Is this our first round or our fifth? We drafted 2 corners. I should know that. A.J. Brown out of 149. Derek Carr out of 50. Trey McBride. We got the Jameson Williams out of 50. Isaiah Spiller out of 50. Bailey Zapp out of 199. Alec Pierce Silver. Welker out of 100. Xavier Howard out of 125. Man, it's one of those slumps, Zach. I'll tell you what. It's how it goes sometimes, dude. It's crazy. You got to catch one of those heaters like Felton's on right now. All right, and here we go for the Denver Broncos, going out to Austin Linderwell with the Melvin Gordon, hoping he has one of those revitalizing years. Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills. That is the on-card year one auto. Devontae Wyatt for the Green Bay Packers, going out to Jamie Hitman Hunter. We have the Romeo Doubs out of 50, another one for the Green Bay Packers. Hitman getting on a little bit of a heater too lately. Sky Moore for the Kansas City Chiefs, going out to Bo Slate. And Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills, Dougie Fresh. Velus Jones Jr., that's an out of 149, going out to the Chicago Bears, Andrew Hall. We got ourselves the DeMarvin Leal for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mello. They call him Jason Mello. And Carson Strong for the Philadelphia Eagles. Felton with another one. Dual patch auto out of 100. Both Pennsylvania teams hitting. And we got 4 NIL hits to give away. We're going to give them away one at a time, starting with the Malik Cunningham. Well, actually, we're going to run them in reverse. So the last one is the best card. So we have a 20 out of 20 Hendon Hooker. A Dylan Gabriel out of 5. All quarterbacks, too. That was a hot box. A 1 out of 1 Printing Plate Rising and Malik Cunningham. One at a time. 4 randoms. We're making it so that it's re-random every time. So all 32 teams will be in each of these randoms. And again, that break drops in just 1 minute. So if you're interested in that, check it out. These will count as a hit. So first things first, it's going to be the Hendon Hooker. Counts as a hit. Good luck, y'all. Min roll 5. We'll do our shots at the next break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is going to be the Carolina Panthers. Larry. Carolina getting that one. There you go. Next one up is going to be Dylan Gabriel. And again, everyone is eligible, including Carolina. The only thing you're eliminated from is the hit list credits. You're still eligible for the fantasy spot. Sometimes if they're just like non-undrafted players or something like that, we'll do them at once. But with the 101s and that they're quarterbacks and they're all numbered 20 or less, we're going to do them one at a time. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills. Dougie on that one. And they already had a hit. Here we go. Next one up. This is the first 101. It is, who did we say his name was? I don't even know him either. College is coming up. We'll hear about him. Cameron Rising. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. That break did drop. I heard it go ding. That's probably because people are commenting. 1, 2, only 22 a spot on that. 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals getting that one. Cincinnati going out to Austin Linderwell. There you go, Austin. All right, and the 1 of 1 Malik Cunningham. Here we go. Min roll 5. Y'all know the deal. I don't have to type it. It's a 7 anyhow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be the Chicago Bears. Andrew Hall with a nice one there. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's hitless credit time, but then right after that, we'll be giving away that fantasy spot, season-long FanDuel, my favorite style league that we do here. I mean, I'd be lying if I said if I had to pick one to do forever that I wouldn't want to do the draft. I'd probably go that route because it is nice. It gives you bragging rights, you know, that you drafted this guy here, this guy there. And it's like this, it's the way to do it, right? But this is probably, now that I do so many Yahoo leagues, it's probably my favorite way to play fantasy football. It's just different. It's fun. It seems like it's the way to truly prove that throughout the year you knew what you were doing every week, or most weeks. Saints and the Niners for the hitless credits. It's going to be Don Wiley and Brooks Fit with the 2 $5 hitless credits. And here we go, that season-long FanDuel spot. Good luck, everybody. He's playing that game. He's playing that reverse psychology. People around here have learned to do that. Here we go. Good luck, y'all. 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Final round. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tristan Cornette snagging one. Those Cornette boys can play fantasy too. They know what they're doing. Tristan Cornette getting a spot. He is a noob in it, so not an extra spot. No need for the overflow. Guys, the break is up. Check it out. It is $22 a spot. Select H221. It's already got, looks like 8 spots taken. So go ahead, hop on that. All right. I'll see y'all for the shots and stuff during that break. Deuces.